Joyous greetings, and welcome to the Embracing Your Unlimited Possibilities podcast. I am your host, Carol A. Briney, and I am thrilled to be here with you as we walk down our path of never-ending joyous expansion together. I went to bed last night asking my divine team what I should talk about today. I dreamt about this topic all night because it is a topic near and dear to my heart. It is a topic that most of us have struggled with at some time or another during our lives because most organized religion doesn't want you to know this and own it. But the fact remains that you, my magical, marvelous, magnificent friend, are more powerful than you could ever imagine. You were made in the image and likeness of the source of this entire universe. You are God's beloved, in whom it is well pleased. See, we all knew this when we were born. And if you don't believe it now, just look at any baby. They are so full of joy. They are so full of love and light. They are full of joy, and they know that when they need something, all they need to do is ask, and it will come. It will appear. Almost magically it will appear. See, they are still so close to the Creator and can feel the joy and the power that they came to this earth with. However, as humans get involved in our lives, mostly well-meaning humans, but they come with their own baggage and their own limiting beliefs and their own fears about living in this world. And they do a lot to share with us their fears and their limitations, their beliefs in this is a hard, tough world. Where did those fears and doubts come from? Yep, you guessed it. They came from mankind. See, mankind has been creating God in His image for a long time. Fear, doubt, and limitation did not come from our Creator. It came from man. And if you don't believe that, just remember what Jesus said in the Bible. He said, "It is my Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." Yes, He said the kingdom, the entire kingdom. So how could that include limitations and fear and lack? You, my friend, can have it all, and so can I. But man and most organized religions want you to believe that you came here as an inferior being. You came here as a sinner who needs to be saved and redeemed. Many religions want you to believe that you cannot get a better afterlife without them. In fact, I was reminded of a quote by St. Ignatius, and this has been further used by the Jesuit priests. Give us a child for the first 7 years, and we will have them for life. Wow, talk about the ability to brainwash us. Many organized religions brainwash you into the belief that you need to do things their way and only their way. They don't want you to think about this. They don't want you to give any kind of critical thought. They just want you to follow the herd. They want you to believe that their way is simply the only way that you will truly know God. Well, I say pish posh. That is craziness and just not true. You are directly connected to the divine. Your connection may be hidden and rusty right now, but it is there, and you are a powerful creator. In fact, you are more powerful than you could ever imagine. Jesus also said in the Bible that we can do the things that he did and more. But these are the things that many religious dogmas don't want you to think about. Yes, they like to skip over that because who is easier to intimidate and brainwash? A person who knows their strengths and how loved they are by the divine, or a person who lives in fear, lack, and limitation? You guessed it. The person who lives in fear is always easier to control. The person who feels not worthy and less than can be controlled by this man-made dogma of fear of a cantankerous God who may or may not give you what you want. And you surely won't get what you want if you don't toe the line, go to church, and say all the right prayers. Now, once again, before you start emailing, calling, and writing nasty comments, I am not against churches or even going to church. In fact, I love the idea of fellowship and learning about your worthiness and how you can joyously expand your life. I love learning that in church. I love the people who teach that. What I do take exception to is those who teach you lack and limitation and fear. Those who teach you it is my way or the highway. The religions that take all the power from you and give it to someone else in the religious hierarchy are what I take exception to. The religions that teach you that some people are better than others, more powerful, if you will, than others, and have the divine's ear more than you do. No one, and I do mean no one, I don't care who they are or how many degrees they have, has God's ear better than you do. No one. No one. No one. Remember, it is done unto you as you believe. The Bible did not say it is done to some special people and not others. It said it is done unto you. Yes, you. You, the one listening right now. You have the power. You have the divine connection. You. Yes, did I say you? When you are young, you don't really get a chance to create your own beliefs because everyone else is constantly doing that for you. They are sharing their baggage and their lack and their fears, and they are happy to share that with you. And because they have so bought into these fears, they want to teach you the same things. But as you get older, you can learn to pick and choose what feels right for you. You get to choose what to believe, and then your beliefs create your world. The universe will replicate what you believe. Remember, it is done unto you as you believe. So if you decide to pick a church to go to, pick one where you are truly fed. Pick one that teaches you about your divine power within. Pick one where you feel good about yourself and learn how very special you are, and not a church where you go because it's an obligation to do so. If you don't feel joy, love, and light when you leave church, perhaps it's time to rethink what humans have taught you to believe. I know that giving yourself permission to think and believe in a different way can be scary and challenging, but nothing different will ever happen unless you give yourself permission to think differently. So for today, try getting quiet. Go inside and ask your divine self what is best for you. What is your next step? What will bring you joy? Ask your divine self how to live your life in the best possible way. Your divine self will never have an agenda to control you or to make money from you. Your divine self will never tell you that you are not worthy, and your divine self will never give you limiting beliefs. Your divine self will never talk about you going to hell or eternal damnation. If you hear any of those things, it's your ego speaking to you. Your ego likes to tell you things that will keep you in your comfort zone and keep you so-called safe. Yet your comfort zone can get mighty uncomfortable, and playing it safe will never give you what you need and want. Allow yourself to connect. Well, actually reconnect to the divine self. Allow yourself to feel the love that your divine has for you. Allow yourself to hear and feel how worthy you are, how cared for, how cherished. Allow yourself to take a step in whatever direction you feel is best for you. Trust the process. Allow the divine inside of you to show you what steps to take. Believe in your divinity and watch your life seem to just almost magically expand in joyous and wonderful ways. As Glenda, the Good Witch, said to Dorothy, "You have had the power within you all along, my dear. And I am telling you that you, my marvelous, magical friend, have the power within you too." And so, until next time, it's time to say so long for another day. Remember, you, my friend, are an awesome, wonderful, delightful, caring, fabulous, beautiful, giving, superfine, divine being here on this planet to enjoy your ever-expanding possibilities. Follow your bliss. Allow your light to shine, and by doing so, you are automatically giving your best to the world. So until next time, when we will be discussing your unlimited possibilities, namaste.